Good morning. It's March 20th, and this is your daily brief in science. Here's everything you need to know. Recent research presented at the American Physical Society meeting in Anaheim suggests a potential shift in our understanding of dark energy, the mysterious force driving the universe's accelerated expansion. This groundbreaking study, published on March 19, 2025, is based on 3 years of observations from the Dark Energy Spectroscopic Instrument, or DES-1, at Kitt Peak National Observatory, which analyzed light from nearly 15 million galaxies. A team of nearly 1,000 cosmologists contributed to this research, reinforcing the notion that dark energy may be losing strength, with confidence levels for these changes ranging from 2.8 to 4.2 sigma, approaching the critical 5 sigma threshold for definitive discovery. Professor Carlos Frank from the University of Durham noted that while a force continues to push galaxies apart, its strength appears to be diminishing over time. Nobel laureate Adam Rees emphasized the significance of these findings, calling them the most substantial hint about dark energy's nature since its discovery 25 years ago. The research indicates that the universe may be accelerating less quickly than previously thought, contradicting the long-held belief of a fixed rate of acceleration. The DES-1 collaboration, which includes over 900 researchers from more than 70 institutions worldwide, aims to gather more data over the next 2 years, with plans to analyze around 50 million galaxies. Renowned astronomers, including Professor Catherine Hamans, suggest that these results indicate dark energy may be more complex than previously believed, highlighting the need for multiple independent collaborations to confirm these findings. This analysis builds on preliminary results reported in April 2024, which were based on just 1 year of data collection. Catherine Hamans, the Astronomer Royal of Scotland, stressed the importance of combining various methods to measure the universe's expansion rates, thereby adding credibility to the results. Ongoing research efforts, supported by upcoming projects like NASA's Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope and the Vera Rubin Observatory, are expected to provide further insights into dark energy. Researchers at Washington University in St. Louis have made a significant discovery regarding an experimental treatment, gantenerumab, which may help delay the onset of Alzheimer's symptoms in individuals genetically predisposed to develop the disease in their 40s or 50s. Gantenerumab is an anti-amyloid drug specifically designed to target beta-amyloid, a protein linked to the formation of plaques in the brains of Alzheimer's patients. The study focused on families with rare genetic mutations associated with early-onset Alzheimer's, allowing researchers to monitor the treatment's effects over time. Findings published in The Lancet Neurology indicate that the long-term removal of amyloid can reduce the risk of developing Alzheimer's symptoms by nearly 50% among participants who received treatment for an average of 8 years. However, experts caution that the small sample size of 73 participants and the lack of a placebo control group limit the conclusiveness of these findings. There are also growing concerns regarding potential funding cuts from the Trump administration, which could impact ongoing research and the future of treatments like gantenerumab. Participants in the study, such as Jake Heinrichs, who has remained symptom-free for over a decade despite his genetic risk, express hope that their involvement may lead to better outcomes for future generations. Experts emphasize the necessity for further research to validate these findings and ensure continued support for study participants. This research is part of the Dominantly Inherited Alzheimer's Network initiative, which focuses on patients with genetic conditions that guarantee dementia development. The NIH has faced scrutiny over its funding allocation, with new director nominee Dr. Jay Bhattacharya suggesting a need for broader research hypotheses beyond amyloid. Dr. Eric McDade, the study's lead, indicated that early initiation of therapy could potentially delay the onset of Alzheimer's symptoms by years. As the study progresses, participants are transitioning from gantenerumab to Leqembi, an approved intravenous treatment, to further evaluate its protective effects against Alzheimer's symptoms. A research team at Pohang University of Science and Technology, led by Professor Gina Zhang, has made a significant advancement in diabetes treatment through the development of a groundbreaking platform utilizing 3D bioprinting technology. This innovative approach employs a bio-ink named PINE, derived from pancreatic tissue, which incorporates extracellular matrix proteins and basement membrane proteins. The platform, referred to as human islet-like cellular aggregates and vasculature, or HICA-5, organizes stem cell-derived islet cells alongside vascular structures, effectively mimicking the architecture of a real endocrine pancreas. This structure has shown promising results, with islet cells cultured within the HICA-5 platform demonstrating enhanced insulin production and functional characteristics similar to native islets. Additionally, the HICA-5 platform can replicate diabetic conditions, including increased inflammatory gene expression, which supports islet maturation. This capability positions the platform as a valuable resource for diabetes research and drug development. Professor Zhang noted the potential of this platform to advance diabetes research, improve anti-diabetic drug development, and enhance the efficiency of islet transplantation. The replication of the human pancreas's structure and function could significantly bolster islet maturation and support various therapies for diabetes. Diabetes is primarily caused by pancreatic dysfunction, particularly in islet cells that are responsible for insulin secretion, which presents a major challenge in producing these cells for therapeutic purposes. Historically, creating islet cells in vitro has been difficult due to the need for a microenvironment that closely resembles the actual pancreas. This research received support from several South Korean government agencies, including the National Research Foundation of South Korea and the Ministry of Science and ICT. Researchers have made a breakthrough in understanding immune responses with the development of a novel fluorescent biosensor. Led by Sergio P. Acebron, this innovative tool allows for the visualization of immune reactions to aberrant DNA at the single-cell level, as detailed in their study published in the EMBO journal. This biosensor addresses a critical gap in our ability to observe the innate immune response in complex biological models. It specifically captures the dynamics of responses to cGAMP, a significant intracellular and extracellular messenger, through the interaction between activated STING and IRF3. The study focuses on a molecular pathway involving proteins, cJAS, STING, and IRF3, which are essential for detecting aberrant DNA outside cellular compartments and alerting immune cells. The cJAS protein serves as a DNA detector, signaling the immune system to potential threats such as infections, cell death, and cancer transformation. Tumor development can often result from errors in chromosome segregation, which leads to genomic DNA being located outside the nucleus. This misplacement can prevent the activation of the immune response through STING due to histone packing issues. The research found that missegregated chromosomes do not trigger the STING-mediated immune response, complicating the targeting of chromosomally unstable tumors in clinical trials. Additionally, the study highlights that the downregulation of the cGAS STING pathway contributes to immune evasion in viruses and cancer, while aberrant upregulation is linked to autoimmune diseases. This pathway is crucial for combating cellular transformation and death, as well as responding to foreign DNA from infections. The biosensor also enables researchers to study responses to herpes virus infection and mitochondrial DNA release due to apoptosis, enhancing our understanding of immune dynamics. Previously, the lack of biological reporters has limited research on these immune responses, underscoring the need for innovative tools like this biosensor. This significant research was conducted by a team from UPV/EHU and the University of Heidelberg, with funding from the Ikerbasque Foundation, Boehringer Ingelheim Fonds, and Heidelberg University's Excellence Program. Dr. Tawfiq Rajab from Arkansas Children's Hospital has made strides in pediatric cardiac care with a novel approach to heart valve transplantation. His groundbreaking hypothesis suggests that intact heart valves can be transplanted, allowing them to grow alongside the child, which could significantly reduce the need for repeat surgeries. This innovation comes at a critical time, as congenital heart defects affect approximately 1 in 100 babies, creating a pressing demand for effective valve replacement solutions. Traditional heart valves used in children are often decellularized and static, rendering them unsuitable for the rapidly growing bodies of young patients. Since the first successful partial heart transplant in April 2022, 30 such surgeries have been performed worldwide, marking a notable advancement in the field. The initial tests were conducted on piglets, leading to the first human procedure on a 17-day-old infant named Owen, who is now thriving 1 year post-surgery. In a recent highlight of this technique, an 11-year-old girl donated her healthy heart valves, which were successfully transplanted into 2 younger girls. This case demonstrates the expanding possibilities of Rajab's innovative procedure. Partial heart transplants not only provide immediate medical benefits, but also increase the availability of living donor valves, which can lower the risk of organ rejection. The procedure creates a domino effect of life-saving surgeries, contingent on regulatory support from organ procurement organizations. While heart transplantation is an option, long waiting lists and the failure of devices like left ventricular assist devices in children with valve issues underline the urgent need for alternatives. Unlike adults, children face unique challenges as artificial valves necessitate frequent replacements as they grow. Additionally, Dr. Douglas Overby from Duke University Medical Center is also advancing the partial heart transplant procedure, focusing on transplanting living valves and heart muscle into infants. This has been your Daily Brief in Science. To read more about these stories, follow the links in the episode bio. You can also subscribe to these updates via email at www.brief.news. For more daily podcasts about the topics you love, visit brief.news/podcasts. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be back with everything you need to know.